Hi Heisters, Kiana Miner here. Welcome to day 76 of the Happy Heist. So Heisters, do you have a fixed perspective or a growth perspective? Let me explain the difference. A fixed perspective is anytime you look out at the world, anytime you look at another person, you look at a situation, a challenge, an obstacle, you say, it has always been this way, it will always be this way. So let me give you an example. Say you have a family member who gets on your nerves. Maybe you believe that this person can never change. They will always be this way. They will always get on your nerves. And this is just the way it will always be. Or if you're like me, maybe you struggle with laundry. This is how I used to be. I used to struggle with laundry. And so I remember one day getting so mad at laundry thinking, oh my gosh, this is just going to be a pain in my ass for the rest of my life. So that is the fixed perspective. It's looking at a situation and thinking that nothing you do will ever make this situation better. However, a growth perspective is knowing inside of yourself that everything is evolving, everything is constantly growing, everything is constantly changing, and that if you fix your mind and your focus on where you want to go or what you want to achieve, everything can shift and expand and grow into a positive direction. And so a growth mindset looks at a situation and says, this is getting on my nerves right now. This is pushing some buttons. What can I do to make this different? Am I giving this my best? What can I do to make this different? What can I do to make this into a positive experience? What can I do? What can I do? So let me explain the key difference in these two perspectives. When you have a fixed perspective and you tell yourself there's nothing that can be done to improve the situation, your brain stops thinking about it. Your brain considers it a closed case, and it doesn't continue to try to come up with solutions because you don't believe there are any. So your brain is like, okay, done. Your wish is my command. This will always be hard for you. This will always be difficult. This is the way it will always be. But if you have a growth perspective, the growth perspective does something completely different to the brain. You ask the brain questions and you let your magnificent brain figure it out. Whenever you leave an open-ended question up to your brain goes crazy trying to figure it out. And it will look for any hint, any clue. Your subconscious will direct you to answers to help you answer this question. How can this be different? How can I do this differently? How can this be a better experience? How can I find joy in this? You don't have to know everything. Live in the mystery. Just ask the question. Ask the question. Acknowledge that you're frustrated. Acknowledge that you're upset and ask the question. And allow the answer to come to you. Keep your eyes open. Because once you ask those good questions, the answer comes to you in so many different and unexpected and pleasant and joyful ways. And your life continues to grow and expand into one of eternal happiness and eternal joy. My Heisters, I love you. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how this fixed perspective versus growth perspective. Let me know what you think about that. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.